Oh, so Garnacho made me very sad with his decision making on Sunday.
So, Garnacho.
Yeah, Christopher Nimley's Garnacho. On your guy, cry. See, so what I did was the football I watched over the weekend. I just picked out some really good assists, some really smart play, nice teamwork, good decision making in the final third. Just to gather the videos, and then when I'm done with this presentation, I'll send it to Garnacho for him to watch and learn. I'll start with Mamouche of Frankfurt. So Frankfurt took on...
Umar Mamouche.
Yes, the Egyptian striker. So Frankfurt took on Bochum. This is Mamouche back to the defender. And then this is not just about the pass. It's about the move to make space for himself, the flick around the defender to make space for himself, and the awareness, because you can tell he knew exactly where his teammate was. Took the spin, sent it to his teammate, Hugo Etikite, and then the ball was in the back of the net. So you look at, this is Mamouche. You look at the flick, one touch away from his man, instant cross. Etikite takes it on his right, back of the net. It's a superb assist. And these two, their partnership has really been working well for Frankfurt this season. They've looked really good for Frankfurt this season. And another game from the Bundesliga. This was Leipzig against...
I love Mamouche.
Yeah. This was...
You know, he was raised in Canada.
Oh, really?
Yeah, very interesting.
Interesting story. This was Leipzig against Dortmund. This is a combination play between Openda and then Benjamin Sesko. So... This is Openda. I like the movement, and you can tell the understanding they have between themselves. This is Openda. This is Sesko. A ball is going to be played in behind into space for Openda, and he shows brilliant awareness with a simple back heel, gets onto Sesko. So you just watch the play unfold. He makes the run. It's played into space. Sesko checks his run, back heel, and it's a one-time left-footed shot into the back of the net. Excellent. Watch and learn. It's about awareness, and also you also need a good teammate who can finish. Because for Garnacho, if you give it to Hoyland, he will miss. That guy to Hassan. So some way. But this Sesko goal reminded me of I looked at it, I was like, I've seen this goal somewhere before. And I was looking through last season, and I think my mind was telling me, no, this is something way back. I mean, who be that? So I was doing my digging, and I found out that, yes, at the 2014 World Cup, if you remember, Ghana's opening game against USA, a very similar goal. The ball was played in behind. Asamajan back flicks it to, what's his name? Dede. Yes, and Dede scores. Very similar goal. Dede also took it with his left foot. Just as
assist this was.
Exactly.
It doesn't get talked about enough.
Enough, because we lost. That's why. This is a game that we are reserving our senior players for when they get tired. And that didn't happen. But
well, the interesting thing is that was the equalizer.
Yeah.
The moments after that,
we considered again. So this problem has been there.
It's been there a long time.
It's been there.
Because I thought we had the momentum. We played the ball. They scored very early.
Yeah, very early. One of the fastest goals.
Played
chance after chance. Finally got the equalizer in the second half. They were going to consider a corner kick. But for me, this is the best assist of the weekend. Lamine Yamal, Barcelona's first goal again. This guy, Barcelona's first. The way you talk about Palma, have you watched this boy? Look, the interesting thing about this goal is his body placement. So when he picks up the ball, Espanyol did everything right. First defender is covering him, has blocked the space, preventing him from cutting onto his left foot, because that is where you expect the left-footed player to go. And the second defender is tracking the overlapping run of the right back. So Espanyol have done everything right. But little do they know that there's a slight space in between the first defender and the second defender. And Lamine Yamal doesn't need to cut onto his left foot. He's going to hit it with the outside of his foot. And for me, it's one thing for you to be good. It's another thing for your teammates to recognize how good you are and make the runs to allow you to be good. And Dani Olmo knew that Lamine didn't need to check. So he just had to make that darting run in behind. And just look at this. Simple touch with his left foot, sees the run outside of the foot, and it's in the back of the net. And for me, it's a replay that does justice to how good this play was. Yes, the finish was super, but this Lamine Yamal ball is special. Look at right here. He literally has this angle. this little angle between the two defenders to pick up because they've literally blocked.
That's crazy.
They've on paper, if Espanyol is doing an assessment of the game, you can't fault the two defenders for anything because they have blocked the viable passing angles for a left footer. But he manages to use the outside of his foot to pick this pass for it to go right between the two defenders and land literally into the path of Dani Olmo, who makes a simple tapping. And the beautiful thing again is it falls on Dani Olmo's right foot. So he doesn't need to check his run. That's how good and how perfect the pass was. And it just shows you how maybe next year, this thing that Vinicius Jr. said he won't go to, this boy will win the thing next year because he's that good. It's like every time he touches the ball, every decision he makes sense. He hardly makes a poor decision, hardly does anything for you to be frustrated.
I can't believe he's
such a joy and such a beauty to watch. Just Lamine Yamal.
I can't believe he's 17.
He's good, papa. He's 17.
At 17,
you see, I was saying
preparing for BC.
You see, I was saying that it is normal for players of that age category. This guy is not normal. So for Garnacho,
that's a normal young player.
Yeah. He's a normal young player.
Lamine is an exceptional young player.
He's not. He made 37 league appearances last season. Went to the Euros. Was probably the best young player at the Euros. Comes to the season and starts this season just even better than how he ended last season. That is proper consistency. This time around, the numbers are showing both goals and assists. This boy is special. I finished.
That's all. I've seen. Okay.
No, this from last week. This was from.
The other videos are from last week. But those are fantastic. Even I thought the other IE video there was going to talk about Jordan Ayew. But it also tells you about even the awareness of teammates, the return ball, because it was a wonderfully worked goal, back in, receive, and those things there are things that a lot of, we don't see often because too many players want to take too many touches because they give you the ball instead of maybe returning the ball, they want to do an extra touch there, an extra touch there. It doesn't usually work like that.